Hello, it's Mara from Houseplants, New Jersey. How are you? Today we're going to be talking about I have a white knight here. It's not the whitest, it's not the greatest, but eventually I hope to get it that way. Um it's a white knight. It doesn't have like a ton of white on it though. But there are new leaves coming in. There's some white here. I mean, it's not the greatest white knight. Now this I got and it was labeled as Prince of Orange, which I'm not so sure about that. If you guys know what this is, I mean, I have a new leaf coming in now, but it's not. To me, it kind of looks like an imperial green, but I'm not sure. But it was labeled as Prince of Orange. I have no idea what this thing is, but I really love it. I mean, it's like super pretty. So, not sure, but we'll work with that. This one not doing so well. I don't have it over a grow light. I have it in a window. It's getting crunchy. A philodendron ring of fire. That's what it is. And I just keep cutting leaves off because if they're crunchy, then what's the point of keeping them, right? So and I have new leaves coming in and stuff. I want to put it under a grow light so that it'll be the color it's supposed to be. Okay. So I have it, like I said, in a window, but it's a little drafty over there. So I'm going to move it to a warmer location. And then I want to put it in a clear pot. I had it, I did transplant it into this pot. I like clear pots because then I could see what's going on with the roots a little bit better. This one and this one are in the original planter pots, so they have the original soil in them. I mean, they're not doing bad. I have to say, they're not doing bad at all. But you know, I think I'm gonna start with my white knight. All right, because I have never looked at the roots on this. This is strictly in. It looks like coco coir to me. So I'm gonna dump the coco coir into my soil because I don't really like wasting soil. I don't know if you guys do that, if you reuse soil, but I'm gonna mix this in with I'm gonna use some of this. I use Better Grow, the orchid mix, and it has a lot of stuff in it. Perlite, like coarse perlite and charcoal and orchid bark, and it's a very coarse mix. So I'm gonna mix this in, but I'm also gonna put this coco coir in here because why waste it? I don't have any bugs in here. It's not like I have fungus gnats or anything. So, but I will be putting mosquito bits into this soil, okay, mix. So I'm going to dump the plant out into my bucket, all right, which this planter, obviously, if you look at these roots, I'm going to show you in a minute. These roots, this is what's in here. The roots look really good, actually. I'm not getting a lot of breakage. They look pretty white. They look pretty good. There's a lot of roots on here. But I am going to downsize the pot because this little bit of roots was in this giant pot here. So I'm going to put it into probably one of these cups here. And then I can really keep an eye on it. Okay. So is I'm going to pour mosquito bits, absolutely. If you guys, this is some great stuff. So I pour it right in to the soil mix. That keeps away the fungus gnats, so it kills them. I'm just gonna pour it in here, make it really chunky. All right, and then we're gonna just mix it all up. Let's pot this up into a smaller pot now. What I did was I burned holes into the bottom, but I also did it on the sides of like the bottom part of the cup, if you could see that, so that we don't get too much retention. And I'm going to put a little bit in here on the bottom. All right, a little bit in here on the bottom, like that. So maybe like that. So like that's like a little less than halfway up the cup. We're going to put these roots in here and I'm just going to swirl it around. All right. And then we're going to put some more on top. And that's pretty much it. This one into the larger one, a larger planter, like the catch pot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cup like this, because this obviously is enormous. I'm going to put this upside down in the bottom of the planter and then put this cup on top. Okay, so it has some support. So this is how it's going to look. All right, like a little person. There we go. That's one. Hey, I'm back. My mother stopped over. She wanted to bring me something, and you know, it's Sunday. So anyway, we're gonna go into what I was told was Prince of Orange, but it's just to me, I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Maybe I'm not treating it well enough, but it's in the planter nurse. It's in the planter pot that I got it in. It does have like a little baby coming in too, so I'm gonna be really gentle with this. But I'm gonna take it out of the pot. The roots look pretty good. I'm gonna take out that soil. I don't really like that soil. So the roots look pretty good. Now with this one, I want to do something a little different here. I'm gonna leave this little bit of, oh, now I see what my problem is. They had that little thing on it, that strangulation device, that little net around it. I'm taking it out. I'm taking it off, taking some roots with it, but oh wow. I thank God I did this, huh? Thank God I took this off. Oh, all right. So this is all we're left with the roots. So what I'm gonna do with this one, that's all the roots that I have on it. I'm gonna put it into some of that soil that I just mixed up. So we're gonna take some of that soil and I'm gonna put it in here. But I also have some of this root max. I'm gonna mix that in there. I'm gonna put some in there. It's like a powder. It's a fungi. It's a beneficial fungi for the soil. So we're gonna mix that in there. All right, and then I'm going to put a little more on there. Put the plant in. Is that enough on top? Yeah, so then I'm gonna just take some of that soil, plop it in there on top. These leaves should perk up, but the roots should do much better. Now, that fungi is going to help tremendously. I always forget I have it. We're going to let this soak for a little while and then I'll put it into the catch pot. But this is that, what they call Prince, what I bought it as a Prince of Orange, but I don't really know what it is. So, like I said, if anybody who's watching this knows what it is, please, please let me know. Because it's annoying when you're looking on Google, you're looking on your app that you actually paid for, and it's not really telling you what your plant is. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna let it soak for a little bit, let everything settle in there, and then we're going to work on our ring of fire. Now I want to cut off this leaf. It's just, it kind of, it's actually, I don't know if I'll cut off the whole leaf. Maybe I'll just cut off half of it, just that yellow part. But cut off this crunchy one here too, and then we're going to work from there. Let me dump this out. All right, we'll see what's in here. Oh, I did change this soil when I first had it. All right, so that's good. So these roots are pretty good. These roots are pretty good. Yeah, they're healthy. Okay. So now we're just gonna move it into a clear pot because I like to be able to see it. Because this Ring of Fire is not like really doing the greatest. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with my Prince of Orange, so they say. And I'm gonna do the potting mix with some of this root max. Okay, so I'm just gonna sprinkle it in there. All right, and that's it. I don't have a lot in here, so I think I'm gonna order more of this for the spring. Let me get this Hormax too. So it's a rooting hormone that you dunk your plant into. Plop the roots on here. I want to see if anything happens. And pour a little bit over the top just so it waters in. So it settles a little bit better. And then we're just going to let them soak for a little bit. All right. And then let me show you. So we have this Prince of Orange. And then we have this bigger pot. So with my little face on it, if you could see that. So I'm going to turn the pot upside down. Put that in there. So this will be my display. All right. Where's my face for it? Yeah. So I wanted to face forward. It'll look adorable as it grows up. Maybe I'll put it on a moss pole, but I might just put it on like a stick for support. This one, I don't know. I might just leave it in the catch pot, like the extra one, and then have that in there. That looks cute. So this Ring of Fire, we'll leave it in there. And then what I like to do is I like to cluster the three catch pots together because I like black catch pots in my living room, dining room area, and then I like white in my bedroom. So it'll be a nice little display. All right, so this is the end of the video. Tonight is mahjong night. I'm gonna be playing like crazy. Hopefully I win. You guys cross your fingers I win. We're gonna be having pizza and mahjong. Good job. All right. Like, subscribe, and comment. But definitely, seriously, if anyone knows what that plant is, let me know. I'm having trouble with it. Big time. I'm not having trouble with the plant. I'm having trouble figuring out what it is. I need, I want a label on it. All right. I'm not one for labels and shit like that, but I do want it on that plant. All right. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.